Hi everybody, it's Scott here from That's English School. This is the third video in a three-part series of using English at work. 基本的に Business English という言葉よりも Professional English の方が響きがいいですよね。仕事で英語が必要な方はですね、大人としてもうちょっとかっこいい言葉使いたいですよね。Okay, let's take the example using regular English.We need money for this project. And then using professional English, we need funding for this project. Money is a good word, but funding sounds so much better. Like you know what you're talking about. Now later on in the video, we'll have examples of how the language is used by Hiroshi and William.And I think Mayumi is going to be making an appearance again. Let's look at 10 new words to make your English more professional. Number 1, provide versus give. Now, provide has a slightly different meaning to the word give. Let's look at some different ways to use provide. So number 1,Provide with. So chickens provide us with eggs. Number 2, provide for. So chickens provide eggs for us. Number 3, provide to. Chickens provide eggs to us. And number 4, provide. Chickens provide us eggs. Provide is also used for information,services and support. I'm sure you've all heard of an internet provider, for example, NTT Docomo or SoftBank. It's an internet provider. They provided us with food and drink. We provide parts to more than 50 companies. Our website will provide you with additional information.Number 2, receive versus get. Basically, receive and get are almost exactly the same. It's just that receive just makes you sound more professional. Did you receive my email?I will receive a package this afternoon. We received a complaint from a customer. Number 3, require versus need. So need and require are almost exactly the same meaning, but require just sounds, again, more formal, more professional. Do you require a security deposit?Recycling doesn't require a lot of work. Do you require assistance? Remember to watch parts 1 and parts 2 of this video and subscribe to our channel. チャンネルを登録してくださいね。あとはいいね押してください。Thank you. Number 4, ensure versus make sure. So again, the meaning is exactly the same, but Make sure is used more in spoken English and ensure is used more in business text. We check the manuscript twice to ensure accuracy. Please ensure you keep to the schedule. Airports are taking steps to ensure passenger safety. Number 5, elaborate versus talk. So basically, elaborate means to talk in detail.It's similar to explain, but it's even more detailed. It's often used as the phrase elaborate on. Elaborate on. Could you elaborate on what you just said? Let me elaborate. I'll quickly give you an outline of the report and then elaborate on a few points. Number 6, launch versus start. So it kind of sounds like lunch, but remember the pronunciation is launch. Launch. In many cases, the word is often used for a rocket or a boat.
Liftoff of the Delta rocket carrying blast.
It's also used in the world of business. So we can launch a new product, we can launch a new service, and we can launch a new company. They launched a campaign to promote their new product. A new business was launched. The official launch of the new phone is next month. Number 7, assistance versus help. So we often hear the word assist used in Japan, especially in the world of sport. But actually, the word assistance is probably used more, especially at work. Of course, the word help is still a wonderful word. So don't stop using it, as in the phrase, "Can I help you?" But to take your English to the next level, let's start using the word assistance. Do you require any assistance? Staff can offer assistance to disabled customers. Thank you for your kind assistance. I hope this video is of assistance to you. Number 8, funding versus money. So funding is money provided by an organization or a government for a particular purpose. We need more funding to start our business. We put our plans on ice when funding dried up. So that's an interesting expression, to put your plans on ice. As you can see here, it means to postpone or sometimes to delay and maybe do at another time in the future. To put your plans on ice. We had to close the project due to lack of funding. Number 9, mention versus say. So mention is a great word. It's used as a light passing reference to a comment or a name on a list, that sort of thing. This contract doesn't make any mention of it. As I mentioned before, don't mention the matter to anyone. Another popular one that you may have heard is don't mention it, which means you're welcome. Number 10, execute versus do. So this one has two meanings. So the first one is pretty brutal. It means to kill a person by law. I mean a criminal. The other meaning is to put a plan into effect. Execute the plan. We executed the plan to perfection. How should we execute that? Let's see how these 10 words are used by some of our special guests today. First, we're going to hear from Hiroshi, and he's talking about holidays from work. See if you can catch him using the words that we talked about today.
Well, my company provides me with an excellent salary and it ensures me I have enough money to take care of my family. After all, it is my company. I must mention that I receive a 1-week holiday every 2 years. What? You want me to elaborate? What about the holiday? Let me elaborate. Well, during my 1-week holiday every 2 years, I usually sleep the whole time. Yep, that's my holiday. I've got to get my energy back to go back to work in my company.
Thanks, Hiroshi. Well, you certainly know how to have a good time. Now let's move across to William. And William is going to talk about the funding of his restaurant. We launch a whole new menu each season to provide our customers, with something new. It gives them a reason to come back if our menu is always changing. Of course, when the new menu has just been released, our customers are required to make reservations. When I first opened this place, we were partly funded by the bank and partly funded by my own personal life savings. So I insured the bank that I would pay everything back within 3 years, and I did. So all's well that ends well. Thanks for sharing your thoughts, William. A real success story. And finally, we're going to move across and have a few words from Mayumi. And she's talking about training. We're required to take a training course every year to brush up on our skills and also to learn about all the latest health and safety regulations. We don't receive any payment when we come in for training on Sundays, you know, because that's when the kindergarten's closed, so there's nobody here. But, you know, I won't elaborate on that particular point. I might get in trouble. I'd just like to mention, though, that my boss is really nice. Really, really nice. I mean, last month I bought a new car, just a little one. But my boss gave me so much assistance. He was so helpful. You know, actually, I think he likes me. Likes me, you know? Many thanks for taking the time, Mayumi. I hope your boss isn't working you too hard. Those were the 10 words to make your English sound much more professional. Who knows, maybe the people in your office will start saying, wow, his English is so cool. Or, wow, she speaks English very professionally. Who knows? Okay, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.